Let's see who's calling from the 778 area code. Caller from 778, go ahead.
Hi, David. I was wondering if you thought it was important to get rid of that superdelegate system they had in the primary.
For the Democratic primary, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to see it go. I think it's a terrible system.
I've just after the 2016 election, I haven't seen anybody try to do anything about it. So I was just wondering, like, what do you think could
No, there have been
happen?
Democratic working committees, and I know some of the people that are on it who have been working to take apart the superdelegate system. And I actually am not up to speed on it, but I think they may have had some successes. I don't want to speak out of turn, but I do remember maybe 6 months ago reading about some progress made on taking power away from superdelegates, if not getting rid of the system altogether. So no, I think that there have been efforts made to change that system. Whether it'll actually happen is a different question.
Right, because I would hate to see all that just misery happen again in 2020, because that was hard to watch during 2015.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Um,
And we're going to need the last thing Democrats are going to need in 2020 is the interference of a bogus superdelegate system. It's going to be tough enough to defeat Donald Trump.
Yeah, quickly, I tweeted you this morning about Johan Hari. You had him on your show a couple of months ago. He recently appeared on the Sam Harris podcast, and he was kind of talking about, Sam Harris just couldn't understand why Trump supporters would keep supporting him even after, they would say, I support him because he's a self-made millionaire, and then everybody, it was proven that he's actually not. He got, 100, or however much millions of dollars given to him, and he just couldn't understand why people kept supporting him, even though, things like that just kept happening, that, he wasn't what he was. And then Johan Hari kind of slowly, he was trying to explain what he thought. So I just recommended that to you this morning, tweeted to you.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Well, I haven't checked out that episode, but I will. Thank you so much for the call. Really appreciate it. That is all the time I have today for calls. I apologize. I didn't get to more. I know that there are 20 people holding, and we just didn't have the time today. But I will take calls again, and I really appreciate everybody who called in.